guys, so in this video I'm going to break down we're going to do a few different tosses. In this one in particular, we are going to do the carry around toss. So for all of these tosses that we go over, it is hard because you guys are at home and I can't see you practicing them or learning them. So please be very careful. As you're learning to toss, what I always tell everybody, so we try to practice tossing on the grass so we don't like damage our poles on the cement from dropping them. But if you're nervous just to kind of get it up in the air at all, I always recommend just giving it a push, letting it see how far up it goes, how high around it goes, where it goes, and just watch it and let it just fall to the ground. But like I said, just make sure you're doing this on grass because we don't want to have our poles fall to the ground over and over and over and over again on cement because that will scrape up your poles. So practicing all of these on grass. And then like I said, as you're giving it that push, just to kind of see where it's going to go, how it's going to spin, what it's going to do, all of that, how much around it's going to go, all of it. Just watch it a few times, and then just get comfortable trying to grab it. So step 1, letting it go. Step 2, trying to grab it, and then step 3 will be trying to catch it the way we need it caught for like each in particular song. Okay, so that's how we normally go about teaching the tosses in person, so we'll do the same here. So in this video we're going to do a carry around toss, like I said. So your right hand for carry arounds, we invert it at the top teeter, so invert hand, palm facing away from you, thumb pointing down, and it's going to go on like the side that you are of the pole. You're going to grab it. So to do the carry around toss, you have to do at least one set of carry arounds beforehand. Okay, so your left hand we can start at the bottom. So at the end of the pole with your thumb pointing up. So both your thumbs are kind of pointing into each other. So you do at least one set of carry rounds. You can do more than that if you're trying to, if you're still learning it and trying to get that like push behind it, that power behind it. But you realistically just need one set. So you're going to do one set of carry rounds, so down, up, and then behind you, down, then up, and then you're going to push it like you're going into another carry around, except this time you're not going to keep it to the right of you, we're going to bring it to the front so we can let go of it. So it'll just push down and then up. This is your release point. You just kind of want it like right up by your head. You just want to make sure too though that you're giving yourself space between you and your flag, especially since we're letting go. You don't want to let it go right above your head. But you can see too, like where I'm standing here, you can see the wind for me is going this direction. So when I toss it, you'll learn here and there how to work with the wind. But for right now, for me in particular, since the wind is going that way, when I push down and then up and want to let it go, I may slightly bring my hand to the right so that way my flag doesn't get taken by the wind over here to the left. The wind will push it a little bit, so you just kind of work to see which way the wind is going. You'll want to push the opposite direction so it doesn't, so you can still grab it, okay? Oh, and it's been really windy right now. We've got to die down for a second. Okay, so you'll do one set of carry rounds, so down and up, and then on that last, after you finish that last one, you'll go into like you're going to do another carry round, down and then release. Okay, so when you let go, you want it to spin around one full time at least. Okay, it depends on how we're catching it most times. For this catch I'm going to show you is for the fight song. So down and up, it's going to spin around one full time and then a quarter. So for the fight song, we catch it right hand under, left hand over, left, right? So it'll change based on where we put the toss in, if we put it in different parts of the show. But for this one, like I said, we're catching it flat for the fight song. Okay. So the first step, like I said, is to letting it go. Okay, so if you're not sure of how to catch it or how to grab it or anything, like I said, just let it fall to the ground so you can see what it's going to do. Okay. Once you can kind of visualize where it's going and how much it's spinning, your goal is to just kind of try to make sure you're catching it. So my first comment with that is I usually recommend to put out one hand. So for this toss, when we catch it, we're catching it under with our right hand at the tap. So this is a good point to watch while it's spinning in the air. And then to just kind of reach out with your right hand, stick it out there to catch it, let it fall into your hand, because that'll make it easier to catch it with both hands when we get to that point, okay? So, and then after you do that, our goal is to catch it with both hands. Catch it right where you're standing, not moving, nothing, just catch it. I know even then I still, like, caught. So even that is a step forward to catching it all together, okay? So it'll go down and up, down and up, down and out, and then catch. Okay? Do it to the back as well. Down and up, down and up, down and out, and catch. Now, I'll do it sideways for you guys too, so that way you can kind of see how far away from my body it is. Down and up, down and up, down and out. So since I'm spinning this way towards the wind, and it's going this way, so if you're spinning like towards the wind or away from the wind, your goal for your release point too is, so if I'm spinning this way, I'm going to actually want to release it closer to my body, because the wind's going to take it away from me, so I want to bring it closer. So when I let go, I want it kind of closer to my body, so that way I don't have to step out and grab it. So if I was to spin this way though, it's going to come towards my body, so instead I want to make sure I push it even further away than I normally would. So for if you're not spinning against the wind, you just want to kind of keep that like foot spacing between you and your flag, like you normally would to spin, so that way you're not just gonna, so it's still not gonna hit you. Okay. So one more time, down and up, down and up, down and out, and catch. Now I'm just gonna move the camera up a little bit so you can see it spinning up higher. You can see how my flag spins. Okay. Down and up, down and up, down and out. Okay. Do it again. Down and up, down and up, down and up. Okay. So this one is kind of one of the easier ones because you have the carry around front behind it. Like I said, you can do multiple carry arounds behind it if you need some help getting used to it, getting the push behind it. But that last part, when you do after you finish the carry arounds, when you do the down and up, you really want to push it. So down and push. That's going to give it the rotation it needs, meaning how many times around it's spinning, so that way you can get it to catch it flat. And then how high it's going, everything's in your control. So how much it's spinning is how much push you put behind it. How high it's going is based off of how high you're reaching with your arm. Okay? So everything is in your control. So please, like I said at the beginning of this video, please be careful, be safe, do not hurt yourselves. If you have any questions or you're not comfortable learning these on your own, that is perfectly fine. You are able to successfully learn them on your own and do them. It's not, I don't want to scare you guys either. It's but just really just use your mind and take caution as you're doing this, because you are letting go of a big object and you just want to be careful of Just move away if you think it's gonna hit you, anything like that, okay? So if you guys have any more questions though, please let me know, and just, you can watch this video. I did, for this toss in particular, I did a short breakdown in the fight song recording, so you can, as you're going through the fight song, it's in there as well, but this is a good, like, further breakdown of it, okay? Alright, have a good day.